Aloha! Meet Jimmy. He was so excited. When he came in from recess, he knocked over Sarah's crayons. Sarah got upset. Jimmy, watch what you're doing. Jimmy climbed under the desk and tried to put the crayons back in the box, but they just didn't fit. Frustrated, Sarah climbed under the desk to help. Meanwhile, their teacher had been calling everyone to sit down and get the reading books out. Little did Jimmy and Sarah know, everyone was ready except them. Then the teacher started clapping. If you hear me clap once, if you hear me clap twice, if you can hear me, clap 3 times. Jimmy and Sarah just kept focusing on the crayons. So their teacher came over to them and patiently said, "Please be seated now and get your reading books out." They still didn't respond. The next thing they knew, their teacher's face was right in front of theirs. She said, "Jimmy and Sarah, please step out of the classroom for a time out." Frustrated, Sarah and Jimmy walked out of the classroom. Sarah thought, "I didn't do anything wrong." They sat down outside of the classroom and growled at each other. "Quiet!" their teacher yelled from inside the classroom. In the quiet, Jimmy recalled something his friend told him. "When you're upset, remember the home breath. You know, Pono breath." Jimmy turned to Sarah and asked her, "Hey, why don't we do the home breath? You know what our principal taught us." "I don't feel like doing the home breath," Sarah growled. "I'm mad. It's all your fault. We got into this mess." But Jimmy decided to try it anyway. He took a deep breath in and exhaled long. Home. He took another deep breath in and exhaled even longer. But this time, he started humming. Home. He focused inside his body. He could feel this vibration. He tried it again and remembered he is supposed to follow the movement of the vibration. Home. As Jimmy paid attention to the vibration moving deep inside him, something strange started to happen. Sarah saw it too, so she wanted to try, but she started with a sigh. Sarah sighed. Home. Jimmy repeated, following the vibration. As they practiced, they paid attention to the feeling of the sound vibrating into their bodies. Something started to feel different. Jimmy wasn't as upset, and Sarah wasn't as angry. After settling down, Jimmy realized he could feel himself more clearly and what happened in the classroom. "Here I am," Jimmy felt. Sarah smiled at him. His body secretly whispered to him, "It's a feeling. The magic of home. It's a feeling inside my body." "Oh, it's the feeling after doing the breath," Jimmy thought. When Jimmy felt centered, he became more aware of other things around him. "Wow, I have ears, but didn't hear my teacher. That's really weird." I was so focused on my crayons, I didn't even hear my teacher. Scientists call this mindfulness.
Scientists call this mindfulness. Mindfulness is also feeling in our bodies. It's a feeling of home inside. The more we are aware of ourselves, the more aware of each other. Congressman Tim Ryan says research done with 200,000 students who took time to practice mindfulness improved in emotional and social behaviors. Even reading and math scores improved. Scientists report with practice and time, grades improved. 11% test scores and 10% good behavior went up. And 10% antisocial behavior went down. Attention span, mental discipline, empathy, and problem solving also improved. Neuroanatomist Dr. Jill Bolte-Taylor says kids feel more than think. That's why we do mindfulness with the home breath. Through a feeling in their bodies, children can understand and remember better. This saves time, too, because teachers and parents can ask children to recall that sensation of home. Explain that this home is different than the house we live in. After practice, we can be reminded by just saying, "Find home." Things work better between the mind and body when they work together. Kids feel to understand. When mindfulness is related to a sensation, it is easier to recall. Our sensations mingle with the senses and cognition to sort out information. This embodied cognition produces executive functioning. The integration is the sensation of home.
It's hard to do the home breath when we're upset, though. So, it's very important to practice before we're upset. Find home. Then practice listening from home. What if you could have more fun and still get better grades? What if you could make more friends? Well, you can. The home breath. Just think about trying it. Then maybe one day you'll try it. Learn from it. Love what it does. And watch your grades and friends grow. Mahalo for listening. And teachers or parents, if you would like more information about mindfulness lessons through the body, check out the book, A New Sensory Self-Awareness, or go to wellnessthroughmovement.com. Aloha!